Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your wages are being garnished. We can stop that now. It's hard enough to pay your bills when things are good, let alone when a big chunk of your take-home pay is gone before you even get your check. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne, and I can stop the garnishment and get the creditors off your back immediately, often the same day as our consultation. Both Chapter 7 and 13 provide bankruptcy relief, but choosing the right chapter is crucial. In a free consultation, we can create a plan to get your finances back under your control. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. Pain in the Grass, it is back. Tuesday, July 30th, Friday, August 2nd, Saturday, August 3rd, happening in White River Amphitheater. You got Slipknot, you got Rob Zombie, you got Marilyn Manson, Disturbed, Volbeat, lots of great local bands.
I'm excited for the local bands having an opportunity to open up for some of these big bands like Witch Ripper getting to open up for Slipknot and Volbeat. That's pretty damn, and I'm hearing great things about the upcoming Volbeat record, so pretty pumped about that. It's coming out right around that time. Disturbed, Superfect is going to get to open up for them. That's going to be really cool. And then, of course, you got a bunch of great local bands opening up for Rob Zombie and Marilyn Manson, like Pound, Woodshed, and System 7.
Damn, dude. You want them tickets? Again, 3 big days at White River Amphitheater for Pain in the Grass. Tickets on sale now at livenation.com. $2 from each ticket sold, benefiting the Vitology Foundation. They do a lot of great work. You want any more information about Pain in the Grass? You know where to go. KISW.com.
Let's play Beat Mix. It's time to play the game. Yeah. So everybody scream his name. Beat Mix. Don't be a loser. Whoa. Beat Mix. You're a loser.
It is time to beat Migs, and it's time to turn down for tacos.
Charge out.
Yeah. Well, yesterday we turned down for sushi. Why not turn down for tacos today?
Yeah. I turned up for sushi.
Yeah. You went nuts. Like we were talking earlier how the guy shot you down because you're trying to just order as many rolls as humanly possible.
Well, I had Danny next to me. Him and I were just going roll for roll.
By the way, big shout out to Kent Station. That place is awesome.
Yeah.
They've done a great job with that whole area, man. I love it.
I just love BJ. Shows up to Trappers, and we haven't even had a single sushi roll yet, and he's like, okay, after Trappers, are we going to Mod Beach to get the no-name cakes?
Right? I know. It's like, you're not going to have room,
It's in the shape of it's a chocolate-covered sushi roll as far as I'm concerned.
I think that's exactly what they're trying to do.
It's dessert sushi. And I saved room. I mean, you guys were pounding and roll after roll, and I was like, I felt the expansion. I said, okay, I'm done, because there's no way I'm turning down a no-name cake.
You needed that no-name, huh?
And then, of course,
how was it?
Oh, it was good. And then Vicky may or may not have gone to the Buffalo Chips cookie store that's also there.
Is that the cow chip place?
The cow chip, that's it, the cow chip, yeah.
Buffalo chips.
Yeah.
Yeah, they put buffalo sauce on them. They're delicious.
They're great. Yeah, the cow chip cookies were good. So, I mean, dude, we had dessert.
You went nuts on dessert.
Well, I didn't have as many rolls as you guys for that reason.
It's all you can eat. Why are you skimping on that?
I know, but then
you're ridiculous.
Cow chips and no-name cake. I mean, what are you going to do? So I had both. It was the best of both of my worlds.
I guess. Let's get to our contestant today. We've got Ryan and Everett to take on Steve. Ryan, are you there?
I'm here.
Excellent. What's he playing for today, Steve?
He's playing for tickets to check out the Summer Showdown 200. That's happening at Evergreen Speedway on June 29th. Go to KISW.com for all the details. If you want tickets, they're available now at etix.com.
All right, Steve, get out of here. For those playing at home, Ryan will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. Ryan, you can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
The 2006 Mel Gibson movie Apocalypto concerns the demise of what ancient empire?
Athens.
No.
Rome.
No.
Atlantis.
No. Richard Dawson was the first host of what popular game show?
Jeopardy.
No.
Wheel of Fortune.
No.
Crap. I have no idea. Pass.
Who played Tonto in the 2013 movie The Lone Ranger?
Pass.
Which U.S. state is the biggest producer of cheese?
Wisconsin.
Yes. Who played the title character in the 1964 musical Mary Poppins?
Pass.
Which actress was a main character on Beverly Hills 90210 and Charmed?
Shannon Doherty.
Yes. How many months begin with a vowel?
4.
No.
3.
Yes. Marzipan is made from which ground nut?
What was that?
Marzipan is made from which ground nut? Thanks, BJ.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I can tell there. Ryan, you got 3 correct.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Well,
That's awful.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you're right. It is awful, but maybe Steve will be more awfuler. The awful list.
Yeah, you're good. No, you really are. Keep going.
More good.
Yeah.
More gooder.
Captain Grammar.
Oh, yeah. We don't worry about grammar here on the old BJ and Migs in the morning.
Oh, you don't worry about it?
No, let's not worry about that.
We'd be screwed.
Dude, seriously. Stop sending texts about it. Steve, are you ready?
Oh, yeah!
The 2006 Mel Gibson movie Apocalypto concerns the demise of which ancient empire?
The dinosaurs.
No.
Egyptians.
No.
Those guys.
The party people.
No. Richard Dawson was the first host of which popular game show?
Price is Right.
No.
Game show. Richard Dawson is Wheel of Fortune.
No.
Crap. Ooh. Jeopardy?
No. Who played Tonto in the 2013 movie?
Family Feud. Son of a bitch.
Who played Tonto in the 2013
Johnny
movie?
Depp.
Yes. Which U.S. state is the biggest producer of cheese?
Milwaukee.
No.
Wisconsin.
Yes.
That's it.
Who played the title character of the 64 musical Mary Poppins?
Edgar Humperdinck.
No.
That's him.
Mary Contrary.
No.
I can't think of her name. Sally Field.
No.
Sally Struthers.
Which actress was a main character on Beverly Hills 90210 and Charmed?
Ooh, Shannon Doherty.
Yes. Wow. Steve, you
Not
did
good.
just as awful as Ryan. It's a tie. 3-3.
man.
Wow,
you only
Ryan.
got to like 5 questions.
Damn.
Sorry,
Those are
6
tough.
questions.
Wow, good job, Ryan. I can't believe you're going to get a prize, but a tie gets you a prize, sir.
Right?
All right, you hang on. We'll tell you what you got to do,
Not
buddy.
my best effort.
No, even he's surprised at it. He's
I
like,
would have kicked his butt today.
oh, would you?
We got a lot of old people questions.
I guess I did, yeah.
That's probably why I would have kicked his butt.
Apocalypto concerned the demise of what ancient empire?
The Aztecs?
No.
Aborigines?
No.
Native Americans?
No. This is fun.
Oh, what was the group in Avatar?
The group of Avatar, the Na'vi?
Yeah, Na'vi.
Yeah, that's it, Steve. You figured it out. No, you dink. The Mayan Empire.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, usually I figure people go Aztecs, Mayans, and you just didn't.
I didn't. Yeah, I should have said Aztecs, and I didn't.
You figured out Richard Dawson was Family Feud.
Yeah.
Who played Mary Poppins in the 64 musical?
Vicky knows this.
Oh, she does?
I know her. I see her
I
face.
know.
Julie Andrews.
Yeah.
Good job, Vicky.
Good job.
Nice.
One of the ones that you didn't get to that Orion did. How many months begin with a vowel?
Oh, he didn't know. He didn't care.
2.
No.
3.
Yeah.
Hey, Steve, you win.
Do you know which ones they are?
No. October.
Okay.
Good job, buddy.
April. Yeah. And August.
There you go. If you would have gotten to it, you might have won.
Months. You're amazing. You know your months.
How about next time you ask the questions that I know the answers to first?
Okay,
Yeah, good
all
call.
right, I'll do that. Thank you. Well, for now, congratulations to Ryan on tying you.
All you got to do is tie or beat Steve. That's how you get that done. Beat Miggs. Oh, bless you, my son. I know, allergy season.
It's kicking my ass, man.
Yeah, sorry, buddy.
I'm on all the medication right now.
And it hasn't hit me today, and I haven't taken Claritin because I'm trying to go every other day so that I don't get used to it. But Vicky's dying. Oh, it sucks. It really does. All right, well, there you go. Such a tribute to Vicky's.
Everything
allergies.
burns.
Yeah. You don't know what it's like, Steve.
I rarely get hit with allergies.
Oh, God, you're lucky.
When I
Same,
do,
yeah.
though, the first time I ever got hit with allergies was when I moved out here. And I had no idea what the hell was going on. I'm like, why are my eyes burning? What is going on here? And I was just like, I thought something like medically was wrong with me. And then I explained it to somebody, and what I was describing is like, you have allergies. It's like, no, I don't. I didn't realize that you could get allergies, at any given point in your life.
Oh, yeah.
Because I've lived my entire life without allergies.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. And sometimes you move to an area, you don't know that area's got stuff you don't like.
Yeah, I know my wife's been getting hit with it pretty bad right now, too.
Yeah.
Stupid little fuzzy balls rolling around.
It's just stupid white things. What the
Yeah,
hell
it
is
looks
all
like
this?
it's snowing.
Stop being racist, Steve.
Okay.
Stupid fuzz balls.
And you stop talking about what you did. What?
What?
Studies. I got studies here, Steve.
Okay.
Turns out that studies have found that winning a $20 million lottery will not make you happier in life. So stop playing the game.
Well, I like to find out so I can make up my own opinion. on
Everybody
this.
says that. Yeah, they do. They go, let me find out.
Well, yeah.
But it is interesting, man. They said after just 1 year, lottery winners go back to their baseline emotions because they just got used to the things they bought. So they end up not being happier. So then they said, but you know what? We've got 4 things that will make you happy, and it's not involved in hitting the $20 million lottery.
But what if one of the things that makes me happy is going to Hawaii? I can't afford to go to Hawaii all the time, nor do I have the vacation time to be able to pull it off all the time. If I have $20 million, I can go to Hawaii whenever I want, and that'll make me happy.
But what they're saying is if you go to Hawaii too much, you won't appreciate it. Like you'll be baseline again. I mean, you see there are miserable people in Hawaii. There are some people that are like, not doing well and they're in Hawaii.
Well, yeah, there's people like you that are just miserable no matter what.
That's a good point. No matter where you go, there you are.
That's right.
So, you ready for the 4 things that don't require money to make you happy? Which, of course, is not propaganda put out by rich people to keep poor people happy.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Friends and family, Steve.
Aww.
That'll make you happy. You don't need 20 mil.
Sometimes you finish a conversation with your family and you're like, I'm not very happy.
Right?
Yeah, I know. I don't know whether... Maybe it's friends and not on the East Coast family. Maybe that's what it is.
There have been several times where I get off the phone and I'm just like,
Yeah.
I need a drink. Or a trip to Hawaii.
But
there you go.
When you think about it, though, everybody that lives out here, if you're not from here, we've basically left our families. And that's like half the people that live in the area of Seattle.
Right.
And, of course, we've traveled as far west as we can and as far north as we can in the contiguous United States.
Yeah.
So chances are our family's just not doing it
If your
for
family
us.
was any worse, you would be in Alaska.
Yeah. And let me tell you, it's getting close. So friends, they're saying, well, they're essential for your overall well-being, and that loneliness and social isolation can be as damaging to your health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day.
Wow.
Jeez. Whoa. And dude, I know people that they do isolate and they do get lonely.
But think about all the fun we could have with our friends if you have $20 million in your bank account.
You're right, dude. I'd be your friend for 20.
You'll have a lot more friends.
What do you want to do? I'll hang out with you. Where do you want to go?
No, I'm going to stick with the people that have already hung out with me.
Are you ready for number 2?
Yes.
That doesn't require $20 million to make you happy in this world?
Okay, so far we're 0 for 1 in my opinion.
This one here, I have to tell you, this one here might be the hardest thing for people to do, and that is forgiveness. I don't know if we're a society of forgiveness. I think we used to be. I'm not sure we are. I think people think once you do the crime and you do the time, I still get to hate you.
Yeah,
and never forgive you.
There's certain times that I feel like that. I have a couple people in my life that there's no way I will ever forgive them.
And
what if they give you $20 million?
$20 million, buddy.
Nah, take the $20 million, tell them to go F themselves.
Now,
I'm willing to let bygones be bygones for $20 million.
Oh, yeah, for $20 million. I mean, there's nobody in my life. I got a couple people that I still have a hard time. I do my best because I have definitely been down the forgiveness trail through therapy and have learned that forgiveness unburdens me more so than them. Because you think you're letting them off the hook, but according to this, it's like, hey, man, it's the unhealthy emotions that you keep when you're not forgiving somebody that kills you, not them.
Do you think there are people in your family that would not take $20 million to forgive you, BJ?
Ooh, they'd be crazy, but yeah, you may be right.
Yeah?
Yeah, you may be right. I might even, for $20 million, I will learn my brother's middle name. For $20 million, I will.
For $20 million, I'll have your brother's middle name tattooed on my chest.
Yeah.
Actually, I have a chest tattoo all over my stomach, like that old, like Tupac.
Oh, yeah.
Like how Tupac did it?
Yeah.
I'll have you give me $20 million.
Instead of Thug Life, it's Bradley.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't care what his name is.
Yeah.
I'll even have like flowers draped all around it.
Oh, I love this.
Nice, fancy.
All right, you know what? I'm going to talk to my brother, see if he can first start playing the lottery.
Okay.
Yeah, and secondly, see if I can learn his middle name.
I need $20 million.
Yeah. Oh, it's got to be the $20 million.
No less.
Okay, you ready for number 3? You're not going to like number 3.
Okay, because so far we're 0 for 2.
Okay, because friends and family and forgiveness are 2 of the 4 things you need to make you happy, because the researchers say $20 million will not make you happy. Number 3 is the reverse of all this, and it's what a lot of institutions will tell you. Giving will make you happy.
Well, I don't disagree with that.
Yeah,
That's the first one you agree with. Wow.
But no, I can give a lot with $20 million.
Yeah, there we go. I see. I knew the $20 million was going to come back to it.
I'm still taking money.
You know, if you're involved with charities, donate your money. It's a fulfilling way to spend your time and money. It does flick a switch in a lot of people. I tell everybody, look, there's a feeling that happens. I don't know if it's dopamine or sacamine, whatever it is in your head that happens, that you feel good doing
Definitely
good.
sacamine.
Yeah, and so you do get something out of it. People that do get something out of it. I've never met anybody go, I just had to help somebody. God, I feel miserable. I mean, because who would do it? Who would give or help or donate to time if you felt miserable afterwards? It usually does flick a nice switch in your body.
Yeah, but I think there's a difference between like people who just. I think there are miserable people that can give money all the time because they're fortunate enough they have the cash, so they can do that, and it's almost like it's justifying whatever their crappy behavior. Like, here's some money. Now I don't feel as bad for being a douche every other day of the year. Whereas someone who's given their time, I don't know if a douchey person's willing to give their time.
Interesting.
For any kind of a good cause.
So you're thinking that people that do give money, some of them could be douchey?
Yeah. I think it's in a way, they're in their own head. That's clearing their conscience for all their bad behavior.
Wow, that's a balance. And you don't. And do you think that works, or is that no? Because people need money in charities too. They need time and money.
I agree, and I'm not saying like those people suck, but I think there are certain people that do think that this maybe balances out their life.
I'm not saying they suck. I'm just saying they're douchey people that give money. Let's be clear here, people.
I mean, there's hope for them.
There's hope for the douchey people.
Nice. You don't think that it's
hope for the douchey people? No. You know what? You are so magnanimous that you're giving all the douchey people a chance for hope. That's up to almost to forgiveness. You're almost at forgiveness, Steve.
That's right. And then they can become my friend.
Yeah, there you go.
See, I'm bringing it all together. I still need the $20 million.
Okay. Number four, Brene Brown taught me this, and of course, she is the real popular, cool coach of how to be cool in life, and she's got a great Netflix specials out, and she's written some good books. Gratitude. If you want to defeat what they call foreboding joy, do you know what that is, foreboding joy? That is when you're having a good time, like you have a great experience going on in your life, and then momentarily you think of something bad, like, well, this could end, my kids could be in a car accident.
Oh, yeah.
It's called foreboding joy, and she says that gratitude is what will stop that from happening, and you'll be able to have more joy without that foreboding nature, pervading it.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's just, and all you got to say is this, Steve, you ready?
Beast mode, love, and appreciate that.
That's exactly what you got to say.
Say beast mode, love, and appreciate that.
All you have to do is just say, I'm grateful at least once a day. They're saying that's it. Can you try it?
Yeah. Right now?
Well, this would be your once a day.
I'm grateful that I have a fruit snack in my bag in the refrigerator to eat as soon as we go to a commercial break.
Just one fruit snack?
Yes. It's like a fruit roll-up.
Ooh,
and I've been thinking about it all morning.
Yeah,
I'm grateful that my wife packed that for me today.
Now I'm grateful.
Damn,
just
man.
thinking about it.
What are you grateful for right now?
I was grateful for that no-name cake I had yesterday. It was so good. Thank
Are you guys grateful for anything non-food
I'm grateful
based?
for Mod Pizza. Mod Pizza is the best. I am so grateful for them. Plus, they're a cool company that does some cool stuff. So, I mean,
Rev, the first things that are popping into my mind are all food-based.
Yeah,
I know, right?
I probably should be my kids, right? No?
Grateful for that Beyond Meat hot dog I had last night.
Okay.
That was really good.
Dang, dude.
What about you, Vicky? What are you grateful for?
All right, sadly, the first thing I thought of was I have like a chocolate chip pancake thing waiting for me for the break. But non-food, I'm grateful that I have finally unpacked my bedroom so I could sleep in my bed comfortably.
Oh, yeah, you got a house. You got to be grateful for
I'm
your
grateful
first
for
house.
that too, yeah.
Vicky's an adult now. She bought her first house.
That's awesome.
I'm scared. I'm an adult.
I'm not grateful for food, but what delivers food? I'm grateful for my grill.
Okay.
I'm grateful that Lulu's doing well after her teeth cleaning.
Dude, your dog had to get some teeth
Does she not
pulled.
do well after teeth cleaning?
That was a big fear for us, man, because you had to put the dog under to clean the teeth.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah.
And so there was a real, I was
yeah, whenever you got to do anesthesia,
a
to
mess
your pet.
until we got the call from them saying she's up and she's doing well.
Well, yeah, I can see you being grateful for that. She's a big part of your life.
She's a huge part.
That's what I said, big.
Yeah,
I didn't say little. I did say big.
I'd say like she's 50%. Wife's the other 50.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I think I'm grateful that I don't say stupid things like that.
All right, fine. She's more like 52 and the wife's 48, but I didn't want to be rude.
I was
She
about
might
to
be
say,
listening
you're
right
gonna
now.
piss off Lulu. You sure you want to just only give her 50? She needs to be the majority holder in that company. Okay?
So I'm grateful for my dog's health.
Oh, see, there you go. So friends and family, forgiveness, giving, gratitude, those four things, much more to the road of happiness than $20 million.
To go back to the giving thing, someone just texted in, BJ said, Rockefeller gave so people would think better of him after he died.
Well, I think that, yeah, I mean, look, there's a lot of people that hate rich people. I mean, look, for all the stuff that Bill Gates and the Gates Foundation has done, there are people still hate that guy. You know what I mean? They do, and they hate Microsoft. They hate
Who
everything
hates
about
Bill
it.
Gates?
Dude, there are people that do.
What has he done to make you hate him? I mean, you can say whatever, like, what, you're mad still about Vista? Get over it, people.
Actually, I'm a little bit more pissed about Zune, but yes.
Yeah, right. I got 3 of those still in my house.
Yeah. People are always mad. I mean, well, there's a lot of antitrust talk now about Google and Amazon. But back in the day, and they're saying we got to break these companies up. And of course, Microsoft went through that years ago. And some people believe that's maybe why Microsoft all of a sudden didn't see the Googles coming down the street, because they were focused on the antitrust crap. And so there are still people that, even though I agree with you, Steve, I mean, the dude and his family are doing the best they can to change the world, with all that money. And
if anything, if I'm his kids, I'm a little pissed, because it's like, you're giving all this money away.
Yeah, there is that. You're right.
Make sure you got me taken care of.
And I heard that he didn't give them a lot of stuff. I heard they had regular bedrooms and
regular bedrooms.
Like a regular, like my kids. That's what I heard. I have no idea. I haven't been to the Gates compound, but I heard that he and Melinda wanted to raise them, like they were just regular kids, not like they were like superstar, like we got $1 skillion. But I would be like you. I'd be like, look, Pops, come on. What are you doing here? Come on.
I'll sleep in this normal bed, but at some point I need all the money.
Yeah, come on. I mean, look, I know you want to put a toilet somewhere in Sudan, but guess what? I need some cash.
At some point I need Tempur-Pedic.
Yeah,
bitch.
Come on. I really do. Come on, bitch. I didn't know that.
It's probably because of the way he talks to his father that he's not taken care of so well.
Well, that's what happens. By the way, I didn't realize Jesse from Breaking Bad was one of Bill Gates' kids. That's really great. Okay.
That's why I got into math.
That's why he's in the... Yeah, that all makes sense now. All because he didn't get that Tempur-Pedic. Hey, NASA, they're opening up the International Space Station to tourists, but it is going to cost you. How much? Well, maybe a little gratitude, friends and family. All right, maybe some cash, yeah. I'll tell you at 7:17.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. NASA has just announced that it's going to open up the International Space Station to tourists. Sweet. Until now, they've banned any commercial use of the ISS, but they've said, you know what, let's start making some cash. And they want to make a lot of cash. If you want to spend a night there, $35,000. There you go.
Oh, easily affordable.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, that's cheaper than Star Wars Galaxy Edge at Disneyland, so that's not a bad deal.
And they say you can stay on the space station for up to 30 nights. Whoa. And you're going to have to pay a private company to fly you there and back.
Oh, so this is a very cost-effective
Yeah, because I'm hearing that it's going to be $60 million for companies like SpaceX to make those trips. So, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but you can kind of hitch a ride with it. Usually they're sending up cargo or other things. So you just be like, hey, can I just catch a ride?
Like a hobo?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay.
Just hop on the rocket.
Sure.
Right outside and, what could go wrong?
Can they change the headline? Because I'm looking at NASA's opening up the National Space Station to tourists and just remove tourists with rich as F people?
Yeah, exactly. Say you can start taking these trips as soon as next year. Okay.
Would you do it if you had the money?
Oh, definitely.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm a little worried about the G-forces, but I mean, otherwise, I think I should be okay, escaping our atmosphere, and it would be kind of cool. Plus, I would love to be weightless. It'd be awesome to not feel my own weight.
It's going, $70 or $40 if you got a Groupon and one of those float tanks.
Oh, yeah, right?
It's a different kind of weightless. I've been to the float tanks. I mean, this will be a completely different kind of weightless.
Oh, you can have them play some space music while you're in there.
Oh, that's all I got to do?
Yep.
That'll save me $35,000. You're right. It's not a bad idea.
Right?
Damn, dude, $35,000 a night. But you can, if you want, spend it up at the space station. That's nuts.
It's the lukewarm topic of the day.
And like Steve said, that NASA's saying they're opening it up to tourists, but really it's rich effers is really what it's for.
Opening up to millionaires.
$35,000 a night to stay there. But you know what? I would pay good money and do it if I had that kind of good money. How about you? What is something you would pay good money to see and experience? 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. What is something you'd pay good money to see and experience? We'll take your calls after Rage on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. NASA, they are opening up the International Space Station to tourists, Also known as people that got too much damn money because it's going to cost you $35,000 a night to stay there. And of course, you got to get up there. You got to pay a private company to fly you to this space station.
The Bunny Ranch was cheaper than that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Probably.
And you'll feel like you're on the moon.
I go right and BJ without even. Rev goes probably. Yeah. And BJ's like, oh yeah.
It's all cheaper. Let me tell you. Yeah. And you'll see a lot of heavenly bodies there.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Why?
You get a couple of moons to look at if you want.
That's right, buddy. So how about this, man? I mean, that's really good money you'd have to pay to experience that. And we're wondering, how about you? What is something you'd pay good money to see and experience? 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
The texts are coming in. Someone says, I'd pay good money to see the Seahawks win another Super Bowl from Jeff in Poulsbo. Or Port Orchard, sorry.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yes, I would. And it would be, I mean, hey, beggars can't be choosers, right? But it would be nice that if maybe like the celebration parade happened on a day that wasn't the most cold day ever in Seattle.
Freezing.
And I feel like, man, you know, with this giant contract we signed with Russell, I feel like it would be great to see a team built around him to win at least one more championship. That's all I'm asking. One more championship in the length of his contract.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah.
See y'all in the morning.
Yeah. I know.
Y'all go to bed.
Because I remember what he said. We'll be back.
Yep.
You know, and
we'll be back.
And he was right. They were back, but they didn't win.
Go Hawks.
Yeah. Well, okay, Sarah. Sure.
Go Hawks.
Those two.
Hey, Seattle.
Yeah. That's just Russell's bedroom voice is a little disturbing.
A lot of disturbing.
Pay good money to wake up next. No.
Okay, there you go, Steve.
Just kidding.
No, I don't
Mostly.
know. Maybe. Or how about the closet? Yeah, I think you're the guy that would like to hide in the closet, right?
No, I'm gonna.
Oh.
Okay, fine.
Hard pass on that.
Okay. Or is it a soft pass? But anyway, 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. What is something you would pay good money to see and experience?
So it says I paid good money for music. In 2013, paid $200 a ticket to see Chris Cornell's solo show at the Benaroya Hall.
Wow.
Best money ever spent. There were 45 to 50-year-old men in the crowd crying and fist pumping. That was me. Haha. Unreal. He is the GOAT. I agree. That show was next level. It was just a special night to be. And I got lucky enough to, before that show, do that interview with him, which continues to be spread online because of obviously him passing. And it was a fun interview where he talks about tattoos and things along those lines. But it was just an incredible night. And I'm with you. That was worth every penny.
And considering the fact that, you know, you didn't know at the time, but really you weren't going to have much more time to see him perform, it makes it even much more worth it to me.
That was a fun experience for both Vicky and I, because Vicky was there making sure to film it for the video and all that. And both of us, after we left, we were just like, that was such a surreal moment.
It was almost like a high, like a different kind of high. You just kind of walked out like that really happened. Like you kind of watched yourself do the whole thing, and that I think that's kind of what you meant by surreal moment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's exactly what he meant.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah,
I know what surreal means.
Look at you!
I'm growing.
Right now, to be perfectly honest, I'd pay to go see Justin Bieber fight Tom Cruise. Dude, he put out that tweet. Now that's all I want to see.
That is pretty wild. I know. I read that tweet. I don't know what the hell is going on in Justin Bieber's life because I thought he was like getting his act together.
I mean,
I thought he was kind of
maybe he's training and now he's ready to take on. I don't understand why Tom Cruise, but
Dude, you gotta
see it.
You got to reach for the stars. Go for the big guy. I mean, you go for the dude from Mission Impossible.
Okay, sure, yeah.
And his name Evan Bourne,
Ethan Hunt.
Ethan Hunt. Yeah, Evan Bourne is I think from the Bourne Identity
back in the day.
Oh yeah,
that's Jason Bourne.
Yeah, Jason Bourne,
well,
Ethan Hunt.
Oh yeah, well we know these people. Yeah,
but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and look, the people are thinking that Tom Cruise, a lot of them are thinking, like, I think almost half the people think that Tom Cruise would kick his ass, even though Tom's got 30 years on him at least.
Absolutely.
Why do you say absolutely?
Because
we don't know what kind of training Justin Bieber's been having. He's ripped.
Is he ripped?
He's in good shape. It's look, I'm not here to speak the good word of Justin Bieber's body, but the dude's in good shape. And that doesn't mean that he can fight, but definitely he's committed to fitness.
Yeah, and they're similar heights. I think Justin's got a couple of inches on him, but they're 5'9", 5'7", I think is what I saw.
See, at this point, it would be very entertaining to watch this. Get him in the octagon and just let him at it.
Oh, dude, I'd pay for that. I'd pay $100 to watch that on pay-per-view.
Absolutely.
I suppose they could raise
friends come over though.
If they could raise a ton of money for charity, that makes sense. But they'd have to. I mean, would people pay that much? Would everybody pay to see this?
I don't care if charity's involved in this at all. I don't care if they're lining their own pockets, man. To watch Justin Bieber fight Tom Cruise, what world are we in, man?
I just don't see the upside for Tom Cruise. I get why Justin Bieber would do it because what's he doing?
making billions of dollars as an artist.
Yeah.
And I use artist loosely, but as a musical performer.
You're right. I mean, I want to belittle what Justin Bieber's done, but yeah, he is definitely a success. And Tom Cruise is a success. Yeah.
He's not on the downslope of his career. This guy is still on, in the world that he's in pop music, he's still
you're right.
A-level superstar.
I disregard him, but you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't ignore the facts. And Tom Cruise, I mean, his last Mission Impossible movie, they say, was one of his best. So, I mean, he's also still, making it happen.
So it says, let the Bieber blood flow.
And UFC, UFC's Conor McGregor, he says he wants in on the action. He tweeted, quote, if Tom Cruise is man enough to accept this challenge, McGregor Sports and Entertainment will host the bout.
Oh, nice. He sees money.
Yep. And he goes, does Cruise have the sprouts to fight like he does in the movies? Stay tuned to find out. Conor also challenged Mark Wahlberg to a fight on the same card.
See, that's not fair.
Why would
That's
Conor,
an actor versus MMA fighter.
Why would Mark Wahlberg think, finally?
Yeah, right?
Jeez, I mean, I know Conor's a little over the hill, but he's still probably going to kick anybody's ass.
He would destroy him. Yeah. This is awesome. This is everything we need in life.
This would be amazing. Yeah, if it was a Justin Bieber, Tom Cruise, Mark Wahlberg, Conor McGregor card, oh yeah, who's not in for that?
McGregor's got to fight with like one arm tied behind his back or something. There's no way.
Yeah. I'm out. Unless Mark Wahlberg, I mean, he's always ripped in a lot of the movies. Is Mark Wahlberg a fighter?
Fight. I mean, unless he gets to use that prosthetic from Boogie Nights as a weapon.
That's a good point, yeah. I mean, look, he's a Boston scrapper, but I still, this isn't a street fight. This will be a professional thing. So.
I'm thinking, though, I think Tom Cruise, I'm with Rev. I think Tom Cruise would really do some damage to Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
Just because he's insane.
Yeah.
I mean, dude does all of his stunts. He's not afraid of pain.
Dude, I just Googled Justin Bieber topless, which, weird.
But it's already bookmarked on that computer. It's Danny's computer. You didn't have to bother to Google it.
I was wondering why it was so easy to find. Dude, he is jacked and tatted out.
Yeah.
He looks like a crazy psycho MMA fighter.
Yeah, when you think of Justin Bieber, you're still thinking of him as like a kid.
But here's the thing: it doesn't mean that he's actually like trained in any martial arts. Like, to do the stunt work.
Maybe he's been doing that, Rev, and we don't know it.
You're right.
Yeah,
you're absolutely right. I don't follow him at all.
Tweet this. I mean, unless he's probably just in the gym getting jacked.
I just want to know what happened at that moment that made him decide, I need to challenge Tom Cruise to a fight.
Yeah.
Was he watching one of Tom Cruise's movies and just got pissed?
Maybe.
Screw this. Screw him and all his opportunities. I'm Justin Bieber. I could beat his ass.
Yeah. It does really sound like a young person's drunken tweet.
Yeah.
You know what? Here's what I'm going to do right now. I can't believe he did it sober. Or is it because he's so just the testosterone just flying through his body because he's just so like getting worked out, getting ripped, and just those guys
he's on a cycle. Maybe he's roiding up.
Oh, I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah, he's like, I'm so mad, I want to hurt somebody, and then one of his helpers is just like, how about Tom Cruise? Yes,
that's a good call.
Let me call him out.
That's right. He's on a cycle. I bet. Yeah. Damn.
What does Tom Cruise think when all this goes down?
He hasn't said a word because
he's not gonna.
Because Tom is close to my age. Tom's had a great life, and still he's probably just like really stupid. You think I want to fight your dumb ass? And then he sees Conor McGregor, who's like, obviously looking for his payday. Yeah, if you're Tom, you're like, really, guys? No.
Somebody said Google Bieber boxing.
Oh, really?
I don't know what that means.
Well, I hope it's about fighting as opposed to some other sort of euphemism.
It says Bieber's got boxing skills.
Okay.
How about that?
Bieber's got some boxing skills, so that's what he's been doing.
He needs like Mike Tyson in his corner or something like that.
But when has Tom Cruise ever shown us that he's got boxing skills? I mean, in the movies, it's all choreographed. We all know that, right?
Right.
I mean, anybody you could say, let me fight any guy in the movie. Would it be Matt Damon, anybody? But really, it's all choreographed.
Oh, it looks like Bieber, he trains to box.
Oh, there he goes. He's doing it.
Yeah.
This is what he's doing with all his millions.
See, he wants everybody to bet on Cruise because he's been training for this. He's finding those old dudes to take out.
Yeah, I think he might win if he's actually tried. Because I don't know what Tom has done. I don't know if Tom's trained. I mean, Tom is trained to
He does his own stunts, so that makes me think he has trained a decent amount.
But still got to know how to fight.
Yeah, I feel like you have to learn how to fight in order to fake fight.
All right. Deep. Okay. So you're going with Cruise?
I'm going with Cruise.
After seeing Bieber's boxing video, I think I'm going to go with Bieber.
You're on Team Bieber?
I'm on Team Bieber.
I bet he's going to be stoned at the match or something. My money's on Tom.
Well, I hope so, because that's what Tom's going to need, I think.
I like this section. If we're doing this, I want to see Scarlett Johansson versus Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh, yes, please.
That would be fun. Okay.
This is turning out to be the most ridiculous fight card ever.
My money's on Scarlett Johansson.
Why do I have a feeling out of everybody involved, actually Scarlett
Lawrence.
and Jennifer would actually do it? Of everybody
That's a good
involved,
call, yeah.
they'd be the first ones to say yes. They just seem like they're so cool. They'd be like, yeah, we'll do that. We'll do it for charity. We'll do it for some. Let's just mix it up. All right. I have a question for you. Why was a 71-year-old man buried with a bacon double cheeseburger from Burger King? I want to tell you why. It's 7:47 on The Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. How much does bankruptcy cost?
Well, bankruptcy costs, of course, vary depending on what type of case you're filing. There's a certain amount of court costs and other out-of-pocket costs that you're going to have in any case. The filing fees in a bankruptcy case are about $300, whether you file Chapter 7 or Chapter 13. One of the things to watch out for when you're shopping for bankruptcy attorneys or looking at the different cost options is that a lot of times, especially the really cheap places, don't tell you up front about all the court costs and whatnot that you're going to have to pay in addition to the attorney fees. So make sure that you get the full picture when you're comparing prices of bankruptcy lawyers on what the attorney fees are, how much your court costs are going to be, so that you can really make a true comparison.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com.
Today tastes like game day at home, like assigned couch seating, like coffee table dining, and an ice-cold Coke to cool down the heat. Today tastes like watching football is supposed to, and it never tasted this good. Coca-Cola, together tastes better.
Football season is here. That means it's time to load up on some delicious ice-cold Coke. Pick up Coca-Cola today.